We are continuing to dig deeper after the now suspended Chicopee school superintendent was arrested on federal charges. Welcome everyone to Western Mass News at 6. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Jordan Jagalinzer. We obtained her 2021 evaluation completed by school committee members. Western Mass News reporter Paris Dunford joins us now live in studio to break down what it says. Paris?
Chris, Jordan, the school committee evaluated Superintendent Lynn Clark back in 2021. We were able to obtain that evaluation, which is mostly positive. However, one school committee member noted his concerns for the school system under Clark's leadership. Chicopee School Superintendent Lynn Clark was placed on administrative leave after being arrested by the FBI back on April 6. According to court documents, she allegedly sent 99 text messages that were threatening in nature to an unnamed candidate for police chief. That paperwork also states that Clark sent those text messages because she felt if that candidate became police chief, it could negatively impact Clark's position as superintendent. Clark, a longtime educator in the Chicopee Public Schools, was named superintendent in February of 2020. Western Mass News was able to obtain her first-year evaluation in 2021. Overall, it was mostly positive, with comments like, "All things considered, the job Ms. Clark has done in her first year has been outstanding. The superintendent took over during a pandemic. She did her best to keep her staff and stakeholders informed." The superintendent of the Chicopee Public Schools, Ms. Lynn Clark, demonstrates proficiency as the leader of the school system. However, school committee member David Barcelo had concerns about the school system while under the leadership of Clark, specifically teacher retention.
I spoke to a lot of teachers, and they explained to me why they left. A lot of it had to do with just being treated badly and disrespected and everything else. And this is from administration.
His comments on the evaluation read, "More than 50 highly qualified teachers left the district, many citing a hostile work environment. Poor morale. Some of the educators I spoke to said, 'I will never teach again.' Another said it was like working in a snake pit."
If that's the way it is, that I'm the only one that came up with some negative comments, then I just see things differently because I was a teacher. I was in the classroom, and that's why a lot of teachers would reach out to me because they understood I understood them.
We checked in with one former employee of the Chicopee school system who wanted to remain anonymous. He sent us a statement saying, quote, "I personally began to look for employment elsewhere, not because of Chicopee Public Schools, but because of Lynn Clark and her hurtful ways." Western Mass News reached out to Lynn Clark's attorney, who says she has no comment at this time. We also reached out to the Chicopee mayor and the president of the Chicopee Education Association, who also say they have no comment. We did, however, dig up a story we did back in February of this year about a Chicopee school's job fair. A school administrator told us they did have a lot of vacant teacher positions, but attributed that to the struggles of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now again, Clark remains on administrative leave. She's expected to be back in court on April 27th. Reporting live in studio, Paris Dunford.